All right, who we missing out there? I need O'Hara to check in. I got 4 of them out there. I need 1 volunteer in the keyhole. Come on down, 1 volunteer in the keyhole. That'd be awesome. In the meantime, gentlemen, bring them up to speed. You got 2:05 to turn and burn. All right, so we made a few patches in front of the driver's stand, and we got 2 more underneath the exalt sign here. I think that was the majority of it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're about to get started with Thursday Night Thunder Race 3, Round 3. All-point series here. Are in position. Drivers are ready to rock and roll. We're going to see who's got the chops to figure out the new track direction and new obstacles tonight. Your lineup for this one, your stock buggy race is going to be Sean O'Hara, Mark Van Neersen, Zachary Schmidt, Blake Mofield, Brian Seckel. All right, boys and girls. Let's keep it clean. Oh, Mr. Aaron's going to go out there. Thank you, sir. You guys can do rock, paper, scissors if you want. Oh, man. Same. Oh, now he sits down. Wow, that's even, I don't know what to say about that. All right, Mr. John Grant tuning in from Sarasota. Thanks for tuning in. All right, 5 minutes on the clock. Stock buggy going live in less than 5. Van Neersen. Schmidt. Mofield. And Seckel. Deep breath. Plenty of time. Caution on the back straight. Caution on the back straight. All right, after 1 was Brian Seckel there. That lap's going to cost him a little bit. Going to drop down to 4th. It's Van Neersen, Schmidt, Mofield, Seckel, and O'Hara at the line here. Fastest laps down to a 16.3, so I think I can bump up that minimum lap time here a little bit. These boys can't pick up a little more. Now a bunch of guys getting down at 16.5s once again. Had a couple patches out there. They may be getting some of that. Boys were fired up and out there ready to go before I was. Everybody down to mid-16s now. Nearson holding on to an 18.509. We can't find him out there. Coming off the final corner. Down the front straightaway he goes. That black and silver looks like probably gray under screen. Zachary Schmidt out in second with the orange and blue. I think he is. There he comes down the keyhole, around the keyhole, down the front straightaway he goes. Blake in the all pink in third. Brian Seckel rocking the retro schemes. Got the, I'm not sure what color it is. We're going to call it orange for now. You'll see tan or whatever little retro scheme on his Associated. O'Hara back 4 seconds in fifth. Everybody between a 16.3 and 16.6 for fast laps right now. Caution at the hairpin down there at the kicker. And it's clear. Gaggle of cars coming down the front straightaway. Oh, and somebody went over the top, took themselves out. These guys getting that entry down to that hairpin. Oh, remember guys, you got to give yourself some space there. That's Van Neersen, Schmidt, Mofield, Seckel, O'Hara. Whole field separated by maybe a lap here. Just about a lap. 50 seconds to go. Up next will be Stock Truck. "35 seconds. Iggy getting it wrong, trying to jump out of the way there, and he tried to do the right thing. He was sideways, and he tried to gather it up and get out of the way. Era kind of had nowhere to go there. Sammy Dale tuning in. Oh, watch it underneath stoplight. It's clear. Sean O'Hara's done. Keep going, Zach. Keep going. Van Neersen's done. Only Sean and Van Neersen are done. Remember, guys, pull out of the way. Blake is done. Looking for Zach and Brian. Comes Zach around the final corner. Down the straightaway he goes. And trying to finish out here as well. Rocking that sweet new paint job. And shut it down. Van Neersen going to take that one 18.506. Schmidt 5.16. Mofield was 17.504. Seckel 5.16. And O'Hara struggled the early couple laps there after being the seeding qualifier. And a finish in fifth. And the nice thing about being first out there to Marshall is you get choice of where to marshal. All right, gentlemen, let's get checked in. Gentlemen, bring them up speed. Marshals are out there. As we need at the moment to turn and burn and let them loose. No marks in this race. What's out here? Sammy Dell saying I sound like Howard Cozell. Maybe. I don't know if that's better than Ed Sullivan. We got a really good show here right now tonight. It's great to see some trucks out here. 13.5 stadium truck, if I'm not mistaken. Supposed to be. Right now, Grig's going to be your favorite in this one. He's going to lead us off when we get started here, followed by Netzel, Van Neersen, and Hall. Yeah, we got the new layout. Definitely probably the most challenging section right in front of the driver's stands with that change in depth perception. Not something we would normally do. All part of the Thursday Night Thunder point series. Next time, layout will be different. All right, gentlemen, let's get them to the staging area up here by me. Once again, your order for this one will be Griggs, Netzel, Van Neersen, and Hall. All right, Mr. Griggs on the tone in less than 5. Netzel. Ball start. Ball start. Wow. I would check him in one more time for me. Had one job. All right, once again, Griggs on the tone. Netzel. Van Neersen. And Josh Hall. Who makes the mistake first in the keyhole? The absolute first place you do not want to make a mistake. Man, we got some Santana playing. I think I have this on vinyl. Got one of the albums. All right, just about a minute into this one. Griggs gonna hold on to lead by point 0.015. Griggs out there in the red, white, and blue Losi truck. Netzel rocking his patented blue. Oh, he's spinning outside of the groove there. Van Neersen all over the back of him here on the track and on the clock is gray and black. And Hall rocking the green and blue. Looks like he got caught at the line there for a... No, he's running some back-to-back fast laps here. Another 17.4 for him. Griggs with a 16.7 though. Show on the way. Netzel with some steering out there. Mark Van Neersen, new personal fast lap, 16.8. think Josh might have a steering issue. See if that ball cup popped off. No, it's not looking good. Mr. Hall, unfortunate with a steering issue there. Hopefully something repairable. Van Neersen dropping a 16-7. Griggs 16-5. Griggs taking over the lead now by 0.6 of a second. Ensel back 9.6. A 24-second lap there, unfortunately. Griggs down to a 16.49. He's starting to turn it up lap after lap here. Chuck Leinbach tuning in tonight. Said, I'm too young for vinyl. Hey, I didn't say I bought it. I have it. That's the difference. Independent stock buggies. Start getting ready to rock and roll. You're up next. Griggs leading by 5 seconds over Van Neersen. Last time by. Let's see what happens here. Van Neersen to line up to 5.6 now. Caution in the sweeper. "30 seconds, drivers. 30 seconds. Griggs, Van Neersen back 7.9. Netzel back a lap and change. Netzel dropping a 16.7. Found something. Griggs answering back with a new fast lap, 16.33. That is the race clock, drivers. Keep going. Keep going. Griggs is done. Netzel's done with a 16.1. New fast lap for the race. Do not drive backwards under those. Wow. And shut it down. Griggs going to take that one 18.506. Van Neersen 5.16. And Netzel was 16.511. And the fast lap. So he's got it. He just got to get it down. Mr. Will Hagee tuning in, saying it was an awesome truck race. Yeah, it was pretty good. Great battle there for fast laps. Once again, we changed the track last Thursday night after the podium pictures, and guys had all Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday to get dialed in. I don't know who did it or not. All right, just looking for a check-in from Dexter, Steve, and Sean. Everybody else good to go. Have our 4 out there. Hold on, was that Sean? Hold on, Sean, check in one more time. Sir, Mr. Steve Downey. Check it in. Did you wreck already? This is why we can't have nice things. All right, marshals, need you out here. No, staging area. They got tied up over there. They weren't patient. I need Van Neersen, Netzel, and Hall. Once again, after the end of the first round, we'll have about a 20-minute break here. All right, all my drivers are checked in. As soon as my marshals find those spots, we're going to turn these guys loose. Looks like they're going to rock, paper, scissors for the bucket. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to tack on a minute here. Bring them up speed. You got 2 minutes to turn and burn. Give yourself some room. Bring them up speed. If I can get one volunteer marshal out there, it really help be helpful. Yeah, we got the easy spot, but we got 7 in this race. I definitely want to get an extra marshal out if we can get it. If you're out there in the pits, or if you're not, I'll get Mr. Sticks if I have to. All right, Mr. Blake's coming out. Thank you, sir. I thought Ellie was still here, so we were gonna have Sticks come out, but he is with customers right now. All right, looks like my drivers are happy with what they have. For drivers, there's 7 of you out there. Looks like Steve's gonna need a second. No? All right, you're just gonna pull it off. See if we can't get him dialed in between rounds there. He's working on getting some steering in that thing. Once again, the order is Dexter, Bill, Aaron, John, well, Steve, it would be John. So John, and then Sean. Once again, Dexter, Bill, Aaron, Marcote, Stevens, and Epling. All right, drivers. We're going to switch over to the My View just for that first lap. All right, Mr. Dexter Smith going to lead us off here. My brother from another mother in less than 5. Boss. Aaron Smith. John Marcote. John Stevens. And Sean Epling. And we're off and running. Caution of the hairpin in the end of the straightaway. Caution on the kicker. Caution on the kicker. Great job from our marshals out there. Not sure where Mr. CJ is. Heard he was traveling for work. Unfortunately, he was the one that tested all this last Thursday night. Mr. Austin, we heard, got scared. Caution of the hairpin. Oh, that was your leader, Dexter, getting it wrong at the hairpin in the front straightaway. Say that could be the most challenging part of this track. All right, so far, your fast lap was Dexter on the previous lap. This one's going to hurt a little bit. 23.8 going to drop him down to third. Bill Voss to the lead now by 2/10 over John Marcote, both running X-rays. believe Dexter's back to his low C again. Aaron Smith, Rockin' Associated. I'm not sure what Sean and John have. I'm guessing they're associated. Sean, previous lap, a 19 flat, comes back with a 22. Unfortunately, John dropping a 21-2, new fast lap for him. Zach on this side of the pipe. He goes on the other side. I still got more there. They're having a little kerfuffle. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, those are the brother John and Steven, if I'm not mistaken. Back straight, watch out. We're clear. Guys, it's always a faster car's duty to find a way by and cleanly. If you're a slower driver, it's best for you to just hold your line and let them go around you. Uh-oh, we got a car down there. That last car Zach just picked up might have an issue. Caution in the straightaway, caution in the straightaway. Or Zach getting leg day in here near Red Hobbies. 350 down, 110 to go. It's John Marco showing the way by 8.7. Caution on the back straight. Take it tight inside. Dexter Smith in second by 8.7. Bill Voss back 2.7 in third. Aaron's now looks like Bill might be taking over second. No, Dexter gonna hold on by 0.3 at the line. And looks like Downey's back out there. Aaron back 4.4 in that fourth spot. John Stevens down a couple laps in fifth. Sean behind him a little bit more. And Steve getting a late start there. Last race of the first round coming up next. Open Wheeler. Oh, Bill getting it wrong on that kicker. Had a 17-2 fast lap last time by 2 for himself. Race it out, drivers. Keep going, keep going. Bill, you're done. Everybody else keep going. Everybody else keep going. Aaron Smith is done. John Marcotte is done. Remember, gentlemen, pull off the racing line and just stop your car and get out of the way. Dexter's done. Sean is done. Looking for Stevens and Downey. John Stevens and Steve Downey still hot out there. Steve Downey's done. Looking for John Stevens. Should be coming off the final corner. Down the front straightaway and shut it down. John Marcotte taking that one 17.503. Dexter 5.18. Bill and Aaron both with 16 laps there, low 16s. And John Stevens with 13. Sean 12. And Downey getting out there for 8 after those initially pulling it off. All right, cars on the table, and our marshals will head out to the track. Wheeler, come on down. All right, John, you gonna be okay there? No, you standing's fine. I just want to make sure you're light on your feet here. If you want Sean down there, you can trade with him. Just say Bill's over there. He's got the thing on his band from that spot. So yeah, that'll work. All right, I need Griggs to check in one more time for me. Sorry about that. Just trying to make sure we don't have transponders popping here. All right, gentlemen, bring them up to speed. I'll tack on a few more. You got 145 to turn and burn. Tonight, these cars better be the fastest out here. Have you seen that Chad Buckland character? The only grown adult enough to sign up for mod. Two-wheel. Kind of getting the itch to get a new car, but as soon as I get a new car, like 2 months later, another new car will be out. Caution out front straight. Clear. All right, gentlemen, finish that lap. Bring it back to the staging area here. The issue? Ready up there? All right. Do we have a couple other fans we can turn on? I didn't know it was an issue. We'll address that here shortly. All right, gentlemen, boys and girls, we are going to record this first heat because it's four-wheel drive, and we'll see if these guys can keep them together for the rest of the night. I'm messing with you. All right, once again, open four-wheel drive buggy. Your order for this start will be Mark Van Neersen, Josh Hall, Robert Netzel, Zach Griggs, Marshall's Look Alive. Van Neersen going live in less than 5. Hall, Netzel, and Griggs call the ball. Spread these guys out best we can. They are going to be zooming around here pretty darn quick. And everybody trying to wreck on that first lap. Van Neersen having none of that Marshall stuff. He's just going to jump out there and get her done. Caution on the back straight. Take it tight. Inside, inside. And we're clear. Oh, Greg saw there was a gap there. Now it goes into a little rodeo on the corner. 19-second lap from him. Gonna put him in the lead by just under 2/10 though. Now Van Neersen gonna take over that top spot. Let's see what Zach answers with. And Griggs going to take it back with a 15-6. And Neersen is 7/10 back. Top 2 on an 18-5 flat. Netzel back 2.8. All back 3.5 in fourth. And here's another new fast lap, 15.8 for himself. Griggs turning up another notch with a 15.5. Oh, Hall going wide. Whole field separated by 9.8 seconds at the line. Griggs taking a shortcut over to Keyhole, makes it work there. I'm impressed. That was a pretty sweet pass. I wish my replays was working for that. Hall with a 15.3. May or may not be legit. We'll find out. Yeah, 16 flat last time by, so all good there. Mr. Hall now with the fast lap. 15.3 caution on the straight. We're clear. I was smart thinking, John, not to step in front of the fastest jump on the track. It's Van Neersen over Griggs by 1.9. Netzelback 8.7. Hall 1.2. Starting to tighten back up here. Un momento for my Latinos friends. And Neersen rocking 19.509. Oh, we got somebody. We got a kerfuffle on the ski jump. That's going to shake things up a little bit. I think it's going to help out Griggs here. He's going to come across the line. And now he's taken back over that lead by 3.3 with 20 seconds to go over Mark Van Neersen in that white and black. Netzel rocking the fluorescent yellow, pink, and orange right in front of him. Josh Hall in that green and blue. Oh, they both go for a tumble, Ruski. Race it out, drivers. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All is done. Keep going, Griggs. Van Neersen's done. Robert's done. Looking for Griggs to finish out here. And shut it down. Zach Griggs going to take that first round. 19.511. Van Neersen 5.15, Netzel with 18, and Hall with 17. 5.01, missed it by 1 second. All right, boys and girls, it is 7:55. We are taking a 20-minute break. Round 2 starts at 8:15. Once again, no practice drivers. Round 2 starts at 8:15. Round 2. I need my wheeler drivers out the track to marshal, if I'm not mistaken. Marshals will be Wheeler, Griggs, Van Neersen, Netzel, and Hall. And we're going to need a volunteer out there, Mr. Van Neersen, running 3 classes tonight. Griggs going to TQ the marshal. Thank you, sir. Steven's out there way early. He's like, I'm ready to rock. Come out, Marshall, for us. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Once again, I need my wheeler guys out here. Hi, Zach Schmidt. I need you to check in, sir. Gentlemen, pace speed. Your car shouldn't be leaving the surface of the track. We're going to get over 1 jump. Mr. Netzel, Mr. Hall's wrangling his tools over there. Gentlemen, now you may bring up speed. Josh, you got time? You good? Your card is fixed? Okay. All right, turn and burn, gentlemen. Oh, somebody going for a tumble, and that looks like it. And we got another one on the stoplight. Josh was like, I work in an aquarium store, fish selling fish. I don't run across tracks. I don't get exercise. I don't blame him. Pretty sure he hustles around there too at times. All right, gentlemen, let's get him back to staging. Your lineup for this one's Mark Van Neersen, Zach Schmidt, Blake Mofield, Brian Segel, Hera. I'm telling you, you guys have so much power. From the dead stop at the bottom of that carpet, you can make it. Power. Once again, Mark, Zach, Blake, Brian, and Sean. Marshals look alive. Van Neersen in less than 5. Schmidt. Ofield. Zekel. And O'Hara. Spread out the field here a little bit. I wonder way. Boys can do. Caution in the middle. Clear. At 1 minute into this, Van Neersen showing the way 19-5-12. Blake in second by 1.5. Both those guys are beating the first round TQ. O'Hara in third by 7/10. The new fast lap that time by Segel, the new fast lap, and Schmidt with a new fast lap. They're running third, fourth, and fifth at the moment. They're back 1 second and third. Seckel in fourth by 6.2, and Iggy behind him by 5.7. Caution on the kicker. It's clear. Caution on the kicker. And Iggy trying to help fellow racers out. Two down, and Mofield falling off that TQ pace. Van Neersen still on it, though. New fast lap, 16-1. They're still back 2.8 and third, trying to reel them in. Oh, somebody catching the corner down there. Get themselves out. That was Zach. And Neersen with a 15.9 last time by. Here he comes off the final corner. 16.2 on a 19.5.10. Take a brief pause after this one. Stock Truck will be up next. We're going to Tech. Stock Truck. Caution at the stoplight. O'Hara within 2/10 of Mofield here for that second spot right now. At the line now, O'Hara taking over. Van Neersen, Mofield back to second now. O'Hara 8/10 to third. They're battling out on the clock here. Schmidt back 9.3. Seckel upside down across line back 5.9, and he saves it somehow. Caution by the stoplight, and it's clear. 5 seconds. That is time drivers. Race it out, race it out. Keep going. Seckel's done. Schmidt is done. Mark and Sean done. Looking for Blake to finish out here. Pink car is hot. Pink car is hot. And shut it down. Van Neersen going to hold on. New TQ. 19.5.15. Blake with 18.5.23. Going to line up third. O'Hara bumping up one spot. The fourth with a 17.503. Zach with a 17.509. Seckel with a 16.502. Zach going to stay second overall. And Brian would be fifth. All right, Stock Truck. We're pausing for the cause here. Going to Tech. Stock Truck to Tech. All right, let's get our marshals out there. Looking for Van Eerson's in his race. Looking for O'Hara. He's out there. Seckle's out there. Need Zach Schmidt out there. Blake. And maybe a volunteer. All right, gentlemen, bring him up to speed. All right, gentlemen. The order is Mr. Zach Griggs, followed by Mark Van Eerson, Robert Netzel, Josh Hall. We're going to record this one as well. All right, stock truck. 2, heat 1, going live in less than 5. Van Eerson, Robert Netzel, and Josh Hall. Here we go, round 2. All right, 2 laps into it. Van Eerson at the line by 1/10 over Hall. Netzel back half a second. Griggs 2.4. These boys finally getting that first half of the track down like a rhythm section. Eerson dropping a 16.4 new fast lap. Griggs has a fast lap of a 16.42. Netzel coming by with a 17 flat. Hall with a 17.1. It's Van Eerson, Netzel, Hall, Griggs at the line. We'll see how it shakes out after one more here. Griggs is going to jump up to 3rd overall. 3rd in this race. Dropping a 16.13 new fast lap out of Zach Griggs. Caution on the kicker. Caution on the kicker. Just about halfway, drivers. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Van Eerson, Griggs back 7/10 in second. Netzel back 5 seconds in third. Hall behind him a little bit. Oh, we got one stuffed into the keyhole. That was Van Eerson, your second place car at the moment. 20.6 gonna put him down here. Let's see how far it goes. He's gonna hold on to second at the moment. But it's okay. They're all in the A main. Maybe. Yes, we will be doing tech for the next race. It's Griggs over Van Neersen. Now over Netzel by 5 seconds. Van Neersen back 3/10 in third. Hall trying to run him down. See what Hall does this time by. Hall back 10 seconds at the line. Top three separated by 6 seconds, right, Meow? Oh, Hall upside down on the step down. Zach towards me. Let's say keep it tight on the final corner. Caution on Front Street. Netzel's done. Van Neersen's done. Keep going, Hall. Griggs is done. Looking for Hall to finish out here, guys. And shut it down. All right, Independent 2 Tech. All right, boys and girls, I need my marshals to come on down. Looking for Zach, Robert, Van Neersen, and Josh. And a volunteer if we can get it. My drivers are getting checked in right now. Thank you, gentlemen. Really appreciate it. Get them facing the right direction. And we're going to bring them up to speed. Turn them loose, guys. Turn them loose. Turn and burn. Turn and burn. Do not park on any of our straightaways. Looks like we got to help two guys out there in this race later on. And Anderson's like, I'm trying to work 3 cars. Looks like Blake's going to help us out. Thank you, sir. Now we need somebody in the far corner and one by the stoplight. Thank you. All right, gentlemen. Still got 80 seconds on the clock to turn and burn here. All right, looks like they're ready to rock and roll. All right, drivers, your current order for this one: John Marco, Dexter Smith, Bill Voss, Aaron Smith, John Stevens, Sean Epling, and Steve Downey. I'm going to record this one as well. Independent Stock Buggy, round 2, qualifier in less than 5. Go, John. Dexter, Bill, Aaron, John Stevens, Sean Epling, Steve Downey. And we're off. Caution on the ski jump. Caution in the keyhole. Caution on the step down. Caution on the back straight. Blake. Caution ski jump. Back there like white on rice. Great job. Oh, I wish I recorded that. We got that on tape. At the line, it's Bill Voss, John Marco by 2.5, Aaron Smith in third, Dexter Smith, Steve Downey, Sean Epling, John Stevens. Wow. He landed it too. That was awesome. And Bill Voss showing the way, that black X-ray The yellow wheels out front on a new TQ run. Coming off the final corner. Caution on the kicker. Zach putting in the work here on leg day at New Red Hobbies. Caution at the step down. Good save there. Good save. Caution on the step down. Aaron might have got a little monster truck there by Bill. 3:30 down, 1:30 to go. Caution in the sweeper, caution in the sweeper. It's John Marcotte out to the lead now in the all-white. Bill Voss in second. Dexter up to third now. Bill taking over that lead by 1/10. Aaron in fourth by 1.6. Steve back a lap and change in fifth. Sean behind him a little bit more. And John rounding out the field. Sean new fast lap 19.3. Caution on the kicker. Current TQ 17.503. We are on a 5:05 for our top two. Caution on the back straight. Tight on the back straight, and we're clear. It's Bill, John at the line. Dexter trying to reel them both in with a new fast lap 16.7. John getting tangled up with another car. Race it out. Keep going, keep going. Nobody's done yet. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Bill Voss is done. Only Bill is done. John Marcotte's done. Dexter's done. Steve Downey's done. Do not drive backwards on the straightaway, guys. Aaron's done. Looking for Sean and John. Here they come. John is done with a new fast lap. And here comes Sean to finish out. And shut it down. Bill Voss taking that one. 17.505. Going to bump up one spot to second. John Marcotte, 17.517. Going to stay TQ with that first round. Dexter with 16 laps, 5:17, beating Aaron by 4/10 there at the line. Going to stay third and fourth, respectively. Downey bumping up 2 spots to fifth. Sean improving his time and staying sixth. And John going to drop 2 spots to seventh. All right, we're not doing tech on Wheeler this round, so we'll get them right out here in just a moment. I said no. Just because it says open doesn't mean there aren't rules. There are more than you think. So just to be clear, if it said mod, you guys have to be running mod motors, but it says open, so you don't have to. Still got voltage. Still has to be on a couple of lists to be used. All right, let's get them checked in, gentlemen. Looks like most of our marshals are already out there. Thank you, gentlemen. Really appreciate it. All right, gentlemen, bring up speed. You got 150 to turn and burn. We're good, Steve. We're good. If you're watching online, jump in the chat. Pick your winner for this one. All right, gentlemen, let's get them in the staging area. Your order is Zach Griggs, Mark Van Neersen, Robert Netzel, and Josh Hall. Marshals look alive. Griggs going live. Less than 5. Van Neersen, Netzel, and Hall. This is like the quintessential four-wheel drive track. High speed, heavy braking. All right, current TQ, first round 19, 511. Mr. Griggs showing the way here. And after 2 laps, Mr. Josh Hall to the lead. Now it's Griggs to the lead. Van Neersen, Netzel, and Hall to the bottom there with that 18-second lap. 0 to 0 with 1 mistake in this class right now. Griggs drew new fast lap 15-3. Van Neersen 15-7. Hall 15-9. Netzel 16-0. Like things are going to change here a little bit. Oh, somebody turning in early there. That was Hall. Already gone through 1 steering rack tonight. Hopefully not another. Griggs and Van Neersen head of the old TQ. Griggs out front on a 20-lap pace now. Here he comes down the front straightaway. Netzel to 15-8, stepping it up another notch here. Netzel in third by 1.5 or 1.4. Anderson back 5.1 in second. Behind Griggs. Now Netzel back 0.2 in third. Or 15.86. Back 8.5 at the line with 1:40 to go. Oh, we got one on the wrong side of the kicker. That was Mr. Hall. Top three ahead of their first round TQ here. Oh, Griggs up on two-wheel bicycles at right over. That's going to open up an opportunity here for Van Neersen. Was 5.3 last time by. John behind you. And it's down to 2.6. Griggs over Van Neersen. Netzel back 3.5. "30 seconds to go, drivers." Good save there. Good save. Keep going. Griggs is done. Keep going. And Neersen's done. Here comes Netzel. Should be done this time by. Caution at that straightaway. And looking for Hall to finish out here. And shut it down. Zach Griggs, Mark Van Neersen beating that old TQ. Griggs going to take it. 19.504. Van Neersen 509. Netzel 512. And Hall with an 18.514. That is it for the second round of qualifying and all our qualifying. I'm going to take a 20-minute break. The mains will start at 9:20, drivers. Mains will start at 9:20. All right, boys and girls, it's time for the mains. Get my marshals out there open. Wheeler, four-wheel drive Wheeler, Griggs, Van Neersen, Netzel, Hall, and a volunteer. Give me 1 second. Never a dull moment at the RC races. All right, gentlemen, let's get them checked in. All right, drivers, bring them up to speed. One in the keyhole, one in the keyhole. I need my marshals and come on down. Griggs, Van Neersen's in this race. Robert Netzel, Josh Hall. Like we got a volunteer out there. Thank you, Mr. John. Appreciate it. Oh, we got one down on the far end. We need one marshal down there. Put Netzel down there. Mr. Stevens, can you slide down to the stoplight? Yeah. We're going to use one more volunteer in the keyhole. Wait, we're missing somebody. That's right. Got all the ones that can be out there. Not stop on that straightaway, gentlemen. Plenty of room up here by me to hide. Wow. All right, gentlemen, red light is on. Let's get him to the grid. Your top qualifier. 19 laps, 5:19, Mark Van Neersen. So we're going to start at the second place grid spot because you really can't turn from the first place spot down there. Lining up second is going to be Zach Schmidt. Third will be Blake Mofield. Fourth, Sean O'Hara. And rounding out the field with that sweet paint scheme, Mr. Brian Segel. Zach, you're on the inside. And we're back up one spot from the corner, guys. All right, gentlemen, 5 minutes on the clock. Hardest part of this race is going to be that first turn. So let's keep it clean. We're going live in less. Once again, we're going live in less than 55. All that pretty darn good. O'Hara making a pass. Sackle taking it back and thinks better of it. Shaking and baking. Oh, watch out. Caution on the ski jump. Not sure I can tell what the heck happened. But it's Van Neersen, Schmidt, Mofield, O'Hara, and Sackle at the line. Try to review that later on. Caution in the keyhole. Blake putting it in the keyhole, and it's clear. Oh, one more in the keyhole. Gotta make sure we get these guys pointing in the right direction. Ooh, great. Schmidt all over the place. It's Van Neersen, Schmidt, Mofield, O'Hara. Now O'Hara and Mofield at the line. Brian. Oh, O'Hara throwing it over the pipe. Great battle between O'Hara and Mofield for that final podium spot tonight. Down and profiling out front on an 18.502 right now. Oh, Mofield upside down on the wrong side of the pipe. Neersen dropping a 16.1. Sackel with a 16.9. Schmidt with a 16.1 as well. Ah, Blake catching the 90-degree corner there, rolling her over. O'Hara with a 16.1. Now Van Neersen with a 15.9. Three down, two to go. Everybody getting wrong on that kicker. Blake, new fast lap, 16.6. Caution on the E-jump. Van Neersen, O'Hara. Schmidt falling back to third now by 3.9. Blake back 5 seconds. With 1 minute to go. Pick up our leader. Getting spun around in the keyhole all by himself. Oh, we got cowbell. Yeah, Kyle Paquette tuning in saying, tell Mark I need to see a 15.6. Like he's got a lap or two to get it done. Van Neersen, you are done. Missed by 0.052. Looking for O'Hara to finish out here. And shut it down. Mark Van Neersen going to take that one. 18.5 flat. O'Hara 5.13 in second. Schmidt was 17.503. Mofield 5.06. And Brian was 16.509. I'm going to pause for the cause. Stock truck, meet me at Tech. All right, gentlemen. Let's bring him up to speed. All right, gentlemen, let's bring him back to the starting area. Your top qualifier, 18 laps, 5:06. Mr. Zach Griggs. Lineup second's going to be Mark Van Neersen. Third will be Robert Netzel. Fourth will be Mr. Josh Hall. All right, gentlemen, 5 minutes to turn and burn. Everybody on the tone in less than 5. Like we got a good start here. Great job from our stock truck guys. Oh, wow. Van Neersen getting a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Overzealous. Oh, making a sweet pass on Netzel there. Third now. Good check up there from Robert Netzel, plowing back of Hall. Great tight battle here between the field right now. 18 lap pace, 5:05. Hall looking up the inside of Van Neersen, not there just yet. S in the left, excuse me, the right front of that car. That's up to second. Hall the third. Van Neersen dropping to fourth. Whole field still separated by 3.5 seconds. Stretch it out just a little bit here. Right now, Losi, associated. 240 down, 220 to go. It's Griggs, Netzel, Van Neersen, Hall. Top three on an 18-lap pace here. Looks like Van Neersen's getting back by Netzel. Caution on the ski jump. Clear. Closest battle right now, Griggs and Van Neersen 5.5. Now back to Netzel by 2.3. All back 6 seconds in fourth. Got something there on the first tabletop, and that was Hall. All going over the top on that kicker. Skied that thing. And so last time I was a 16.53. Griggs has a 16.50. A closer battle there. Van Neersen over Netzel by 0.8 at the line, and that's going to change up a little bit. Back 4 seconds, Hall back a lap at the line. Up next, independent stock buggy. Start heading to Tech. Race it out, drivers. Race it out. Time you cross the line, you're done. And looking for Van Neersen to finish out here. And shut it down. Griggs taking it 18.503. Van Neersen 5.12. Netzel 5.18. Hall 17.519. Again, pause for the cause. Independent. Meet me in Tech. All right, gentlemen, let's get them down and checked in. We got Griggs out there, Van Neerson's out there, looking for the Netzel and the Hall. Are going to need a couple volunteers to help us out with this one. We definitely going to need a fifth. All right, gentlemen, let's get them facing the right direction and bring them up to speed. You got a minute, 2 minutes on the clock, 2 minutes. I need one marshal down to the Arma sign at the far end of the track. One marshal. Once again, we need one volunteer marshal down at the Arma sign. Come on down. To him. Zach's already had leg day. You guys would stop crashing down there. Van Neerson can get his sports betting done. I know, I'm trying to get one more volunteer out there. Looks like they're going to switch it up out here. Thank you, gentlemen. I don't know. I mean, that's a good question. Why does the old people got to come out here? Which one do you want? Right now, the keyhole's a spot. You want to switch up with Josh again? It's up to you. These guys are good. They don't crash at the keyhole too much. And I just jinxed it. O'Hara wants leg day, darn it. All right, gentlemen, red light is on. Let's get them to the grid. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your independent stock buggy A main lineup. Your top qualifier, 17 laps, 5:03, Mr. John Marco. Bill, you're going to back up a spot. Lineup second, Bill Voss. Third's going to be Dexter Smith. Fourth will be Aaron Smith. No relation on this one. Fifth will be Steve Downey. Sixth, Sean Epling. And around out the field, Mr. John Stevens. Your Geritol. All right, gentlemen, 5 minutes on the clock. All right, boys and girls, this one's going to be the big show of the night, I think. Drivers, remember, 5 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time to lose this race. Don't make these marshals make the decision for you. Everybody's going live in less than 5. Good start. Plenty of time, guys. Aaron getting touchy-feely out there already. O'Hara behind you. Take it easy. Don't need to be hurting himself. Caution at the kicker. That was your leader. Now Bill Voss up the lead. Dexter Smith all over the tail of him here. Followed by John. Aaron. Top 4 on a little breakaway. Caution in the sweeper. Caution in the sweeper. Steve, John, and Sean at the line. 5th, 6th, and 7th. Good job from our traffic, giving the right of way here, making it easy for everybody. And that was second place. Can't find our leader, Dexter Smith, coming down the front straightaway in that yellow and orange. Oh, somebody's spinning out in front of him. Dexter over John by 3.4. Aaron back 1.4. Voss back 0.8. Top four battling out here. So far, a great job for sportsmen. Excuse me, our independent drivers in this one. Caution after the kicker. It's Dexter, Aaron, Bill, John. .235 down, 2:25 to go. Caution on the kicker. Three down, 2 to go. Dexter, Bill back 8.6. Aaron 3.6. Oh, we got one upside down here in the infield. Caution at the kicker. Bill Voss with a 17.4 last time by. Comes back with a 21, though. Behind Dexter by 12.5 seconds. Caution on the step down. Caution on the step down. Aaron back half a second at the line. See if we can't find these guys. Oh, John throwing it in the infield. .40 seconds to go. Our leader come around the keyhole, exiting the infield. Now down the front straightaway. Bill Voss about a half a lap back here. Couple new fast laps here towards the end. Marco with a 17 flat. Aaron 17.2. Five seconds to go. Steve is done. Dexter is done. Dexter going to take the win there. John is done. And Dexter, John, and Steve are done. They need to pull out of the way. Let these other guys race it out. Looking for Sean and John. Sean and John. And shut it down. Dexter Smith finishing out with the fast lap of the race. 16.82. Taking the victory. 17.501. Voss 5.18. Marco in third with a 16.503. Aaron Smith with a 5.15. Eppeling with 14. Steve and John with 12. All right, Wheeler, come on down. All right, gentlemen, let's get them checked in. All right, drivers, bring them up speed. You got 150 on the clock. All right, gentlemen, let's get them to the grid. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your open four-wheel drive buggy A-Main starting in that top spot. Zach Griggs, 19504. Lining up second, Mark Van Neersen. Third, Robert Netzel. Fourth, Josh Hall. Move Zach back behind the line, please. Okay. Grace. Man, I just had that recorded too. That was awesome. I just had it recording. This is why we can't have nice things. Break it before we even get to race it. All right, if you watch online, jump in the chat, pick your winner for this one. Spread out about a whole lap overall for the entire 5 minutes. Let's fix that one, Dexter. Thank you. We've had one legit cowbell tonight, which I'm very impressed, gentlemen. Very impressed. All right, gentlemen. All right, drivers. Once again, 5 minutes to prove what you got. So, Open four-wheel drive buggy. Everybody on the tone in less than 5. Wow. Who was that? Was that Dexter? Greg or Iggy? Who was it? All right, we'll try this one more time, gentlemen. Help him out. Oh, Netzel burying it. Have some dust in those tires for a corner or two. But he can come back from that. He's one of them. And Hall trying to give away a position here. Down the third he goes. Van Eersen taking over second. Woozy Doozy saying Griggs is going to take this one. I mean, he's heavily favored right now. Van Eersen throwing a heater out there, 16-0. Griggs answering back with a 15-9. Netzel has a 15-3. May or may not be legit, but we'll find out here a little later. Oh, Netzel catching the pipe. Griggs with a 15-8. And Eersen 15-9, separated by 4.1 at the line. Now it's going to tighten up here. Griggs getting caught up there for an 18-second lap. Down to 2 seconds now. As Netzel across the line, he's back 6 seconds in third. Hall back 2 seconds in fourth. Max got that Losi dialed in here pretty good. Another new fast lap of a 15-8 last time by. Now drops a 15-7 on the board. Now puts a 15-5 down. Ooh, turning it up a notch. Oh, our leader get tangled up with fourth place now. Chronic tuning in saying, let's go Hall. 1:15 to go. Griggs dropping a 15.49. New fast lap. Griggs with a 15.3. Van Eersen 15.67. New personal fast lap for him. Go back 7.5 in third. Hall behind him. Coming across the line by 6.2. Battle for the lead. Still 4.8 between Griggs and Van Eersen. 10 seconds to go. When you cross the line, you are done. Mr. Netzel going to lock in that third spot. Griggs going to take the win, 19.508. Hall going to finish in fourth. Looking for Van Neersen to finish out here. Got it down. Griggs going to take it, 19.508. Van Neersen, 5.16. Netzel with 18 laps in 5.04. And Hall with 5.10. I want to thank all our live stream viewers for tuning in to this edition of Thursday Night Thunder Fall Point Series. We're going to get into our podium ceremonies, and we will see you guys back on the live stream Saturday, 2 p.m. for the Superstar Saturday Oval Outdoors. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you then.